Good morning, Card Community. It's RJ back with another video. Let's get to it. Today's random Mike Schmidt item of the day. Have here a card from the 1984 Topps set. This is the National League Active Career Home Run Leaders card. If you know Topps from back in the 70s and 80s, they would put out league leader cards for the previous year. But in 84, they did some of the key offensive and pitching statistics career leaders. And at the time, active career leaders, I should say. At the time, Mike had 389 home runs, which is the most of any player in the National League at that time. Interesting to note, Tony Perez had 369, Dave Kingman had 342. If you look at the back, it has the list of people, and this is just National League, because Reggie would have been higher than Mike at this time in the American League. And over here it had the Major League leaders. Those are the individuals who at the time had about 500 and at least 500 home runs. Mel Ott is not on that list. He had 511. That would have been the entire list at the time. And Reggie Jackson and Mike Schmidt would pop on fairly shortly after this card was produced into the 500 home run club. But that is just a random Mike Schmidt card for today. My random baseball item, still continuing with the limited edition, so to speak, box sets from Fleer. This was still in 1987, the Record Breakers set. That's the checklist. It came with all the cards and its 7 or 6 logo stickers. I'm not going to go through and tell you what the record that they broke was, but let's take a look real quick on Floyd Youmans. Did he actually set a record? See, I don't think he actually set a record per se, but again, these people were just the pitchers and fielders that they chose to throw into this particular set at this particular time. Oh, I didn't even put these aren't even in order. Wow. Unless they're in reverse order. They're probably in reverse order, actually, come to think of it. So these are the individuals who they included in the record breaker set. Certainly some of them were record breakers or tires or did establish interesting, Joe Orsulak, wow. They did establish interesting statistical feats, no doubt. But these were the individuals included in the 1987 Fleer box set, Craig Lefferts, called the Fleer Record Breakers from 1987. Interesting mix. Some players, like I said, you've heard of. Some players you've never heard of. Certainly a few, more than one Hall of Famer in here. Carlton Fisk, for example. And then, of course, 1 or 2 unknown or forgotten players. But certainly a lot of quality stars in these great little box sets. So, there you have it. That is the 1987 Fleer box set known as Record Breakers. All right. Today's trivia question, I'm going to give you a little hint on what I'm looking for. My little hint is be aware of what today's date is. That's what I will tell you. So here you have 2 individuals from different eras. Individual pitcher from the Diamondbacks, Stefan Crichton. I don't know how he pronounces it. There's the back of his card. And an old-time star with the Gas House Gang Cardinals, an individual named Pepper Martin. Show you the back of his card. There you go. So the question is, what unique feat do these individuals share, or what unique biographical information do these 2 individuals share? That should be plenty of information for you to know exactly what I'm looking for. The prize for that I have here, 2018 Dansby Swanson from the Braves. Future Star card, but a gold parallel version of that card. 1,300 out of 2018. So the 2018 Dansby Swanson Future Stars gold card. All right. That's the prize. If you could email me the correct answer to that trivia question, and we'll throw it in the draw. Everybody who gets it right will be thrown in the drawing on Sunday. You got today and tomorrow to answer that question, and as always, I will include a repeat of the question in the comments below, as well as my email for you to get it out to me. All right. Moving on. It's the end of the month, end of February. So like I did with last month, I'm going to give you an update on my goals. If you remember, my big goals for collecting this year were to get 10 more cards from the PSA registry set of the 1982 box set of Kmart cards. There's 44 in there, and I wanted to get 10 this year. And I showed off 2 back at the end of January. And then I wanted to get at least 4 of the 1909 E95 caramel cards, and at least 9 of the cards from my PSA set registry of all-time great Phillies. And what I showed off in January were two new Kellogg's, or Kmart cards, I should say, and then 1 card from my all-time great Phillies set. What I'm showing off today are 2 pickups. Again, from the Kmart set, another Gem Mint 10, a 1982 Kmart card of Johnny Bench. He was number 22 out of the set. And the George Foster one, number 32 out of the set. Johnny got the MVP in 72. That's why his 72 card is pictured there. And Foster got the MVP in 77, which is why his 77 card is pictured on the front of there. Both Gem Mint 10s. I'm doing my best to only get Gem Mint 10s. These cards are not expensive, readily available. They're not a high population just because people haven't wasted their money getting them slabbed. So that's that. The other pickup I got this month, to try to get at least 3 in the month, is a new E95 card. This one, SGC1, the newer holder, is absolutely trashed. You can see it's got a big chunk out of the side there. It's crinkled and creased and cracked and damaged and rounded corners and everything. But it is Art Devlin, the E95 caramel card. Back's in pretty good shape except for the thing. This is the second one I have of that 25 card set. So I'm, like I said, these are going to be pricey. I'm not kidding. These ones of the no-name players in ones I can get for under $100. But it won't be too long before I'm paying a minimum of $100 to $200 to $500. And then when I get to the big name players, the Cobbs, the Wagners, the Mathewsons, I mean, I'm looking at, 4 figures minimum, if not more. So I'm biding my time. I'm going slowly. That's why I'm only looking to put in 4 more of that set this year. This is going to be a long, multi-year process to get those cards. I am not a wealthy individual. Most of us are not, But, the Kmart one I can get pretty quickly. So another little notch to my goal. So there you go. That's all I have to show for you today. Hope you enjoyed that little showcase. Thanks for watching. Please consider liking, subscribing, commenting, and all that jazz. I'm enjoying sharing these videos with you. Thank you for watching. Hope to see you again next time for some more trivia questions and things like that. So until then, take care.